You see today that there's this obsession with the apocalypse. Millions is being made on books that talk about the destruction of the world and the coming of a new one. And there's something that all of these depictions have in common, and it's that the world as it is full of uncertainty and a world where we can't be satisfied. But in the aftermath of the apocalypse, we'll have a world where satisfaction is possible and where we can have the answers. In this vision, it's interesting because the one thing that remains is the way we desire. Everything is destroyed except the fundamental way that we seek perfection, the fundamental desires of our heart. What I'm arguing is that in Christianity, there's a truly apocalyptic moment, not one that necessarily destroys the world, but keeps your desires intact, but rather a reconfiguring of the very way that you desire, so that you no longer need to be whole and complete. You no longer need to have the answers, but rather you can embrace mystery and unknowing, and that you can celebrate fractured and broken lives. You can realize that being human in all of its complexity and all of its fragility is beautiful, and we can find God in the midst of that. The theologian Paul Tillich talked about the role of the church as the place that helps us experience the depth of our lives, the depth of our being. In other words, we can have lots of things and we can have loads of skills and we can do lots of activities, but if we don't experience depth within them, they're nothing. They're just shallow. But the role of the church then is to help us experience the depth in eating together, the depth in going for a beautiful walk in a park, of seeing a child, of the glance of a stranger. And in a sense for Tillich, that is where we find God, not in escaping the world, but rather in the mystery of the depth of the world. That's the kind of God that I see testified to in the Gospels.